What's up guys, here we go, 2021 Chevy Silverado. This is gonna be the new addition to the channel. But first things first, I can promise you it's not gonna be squatted and it's not gonna have 24-inch rims on it by 14 wide. We're gonna keep this as a truck the best we can. So let's go over some future plans that we're gonna do to this thing. All right, so first things first, the first thing we're gonna do is I gotta get rid of these clear windows. So we gotta tint the windows. These clear bubbles we got here, I hate riding around like I'm in a fish tank. We gotta get those things tinted to start with. Not gonna go super dark. I ordered 20% for these for all the way around, so that way it'll at least help on the inside. And I'm gonna go over some details of the inside of the truck a little bit later, but this is the 5.3 engine, so this is a 355 horsepower. It's got the performance exhaust, the 20-inch rims. This is the RST package, so we do have the colored match bumpers here. So you can see they're all white, match everything, and to me, there's nothing cleaner than a white vehicle. The next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put a leveling kit on here. I'm gonna raise this up 2 inches in the front. It's gotta sit level. I don't like the way it's towed down right now. That'll help it out a lot. Luckily, it's already got 275 60 by 20 tires here. A little bit of the off-road tires, the Goodyear Wranglers. They got a little beefier of a tread, so they'll work fine with a leveling kit. It'll look great. All right, next thing, and I don't understand, if anybody from Chevy is still watching this, Chevy, quit putting these on vehicles. Nobody likes these big antennas anymore. You have the technology to do a short stubby antenna. So I'm gonna put a short stubby antenna on here because that looks way better and it's a lot easier cleaning. I'm not going through the car wash. I never drive my vehicles through the car wash, so I don't have to worry about it getting ripped off. But biggest thing, I need a better stub here that looks way better than this huge whip antenna. I don't know why this technology is even still on a vehicle. As you can see here, we have our Z71. This is our Hell Yeah sticker right here on the side of the truck. It means it has Z71 package. This is four-wheel drive. Which the good thing is this is probably not ever gonna go in four-wheel drive unless we have snow. I rarely go off-road, so I don't have to worry about it, but it's always nice to have that Hell Yeah sticker right there. All right, so next thing is I wanna order some colored match mirrors here. I wanna get rid of this black and get white on here. I think that just looks better to go with the overall look of the truck. For the RST package, this should have been color matched. Honestly, everything else is, and that's one of the first things people want to color match besides the grill is the mirrors. So I'm gonna do that next. They're not that bad. I'm gonna order them off eBay. All right, so we're actually gonna hop in right now. I'm gonna show you the interior. Nothing special. I didn't go with the leather. I actually went with the cloth interior. I didn't want the bucket seat, so I got the full center console, which actually makes everything better. So let's actually hop in. Let's talk about it. So you can see here we got the cloth seats, which is, these cloth seats have come a long way from they used to be, and these are heated. We got the center console, which does have leather on top, soft touch. And I don't understand the flip up seats anymore. The center console is just so more useful. So I went ahead and went with this because nobody's ever gonna sit there anyways. This is the crew cab, so we got the full size back seat with the storage in the back compartments there. The best thing, I've never owned a vehicle with this. When we were on our honeymoon, we actually had a Jeep Wrangler that had the push button start, keyless entry. This is amazing. There shouldn't be any more vehicles that are not push button start anymore. It's the best thing ever. All right, so we do have just the normal tailgate here. I didn't get the multi-flex tailgate or whatever it's called. That option was way too expensive for what it is. The easy down tailgate is all you need. We do have the spray-in bed liner, and honestly, that other tailgate is so expensive that if I ever damaged it in any way, I would not want to pay for that tailgate. For the fact that I don't need that step. You got your steps on your bumpers here that you can use. I don't need all that fancy fold-down stuff. This is perfect for me. So we do have the performance exhaust, and I'll go ahead and do a cold start on these. Well, it's not really a cold start. We drove like 2 minutes over here to this neighborhood so I could film this. But I'm gonna do a startup real quick and show you what it sounds. It does have the performance exhaust. And I think it sounds pretty good for what it is. I don't really want it any louder because I am getting older, and the older I get, I don't want loud vehicles anymore. So this is just enough. All right, so we're actually gonna head back up front and I'll show you this does have LED headlights, fog lights, and the running lights, which I think is the best feature for these trucks. It really looks the best on these things. You have your LEDs here, and if they're blinking on camera, I promise you they're not blinking in real life. That's just something that when you film an LED light, you see it flash on camera. But we do have the LED running lights here, which look great, and I'll turn the headlights on. So now you can see LED headlights, and we got the LED fog lights, so everything's LED up front, except for the turn signals. So I will be replacing these bulbs to put LED turn signals. I don't know why they didn't put all LED up front when they done this. So I'm gonna brighten those up and they'll look a lot better. But really, I don't have any plans to do anything up here. I might put the Chevy emblem that has the LED strip around it. Maybe in the future, we'll see. Those are a little pricey for what they are. And it's actually covered with bugs because I've actually put about 500 miles on it so far and haven't washed it. I've had it for about a week and a half now. So far, I'm in love with the truck, and like I told you guys, my plan was I was gonna do more content than just loans. So I know this is different, but now I'm gonna start trying to do some truck content because I've always been an enthusiast about trucks ever since I had a little yellow one that said Tonka on the side of it. So it's time I start working on this one. I'm gonna show you my build process of what I get it to how I want it and what it's gonna look like. And I'm gonna bring y'all along for the journey so maybe I can help a few of you and maybe you can learn some things. And if you're interested in buying a 2021 Silverado, this is one of those things where I can tell you this is a great truck so far, but I'm gonna give you an update later down the road. So we are actually heading back now. So like I said, if you look through my channel, and you're gonna see that I mostly did lawn care stuff before now, but now I'm actually gonna start featuring some truck content. So, and well, automobiles, everything. I want to be the person that bridges the gap between the automobile and the lawn care industry. I know a lot of you have the same interests I have, and if you're funny about your lawns, you're also funny about your vehicles, so it's a very common interest there. I think it goes well together, and I wanna be that person that bridges the gap. I think that's my space that I can be in on YouTube, so that's what I wanna do. So with all that said, make sure you hit subscribe for me so we can see more content in the future, and I hope you guys have a great week.